Hey everyone, welcome back to another Sunday Breakfast, a weekly talk show where we sit down and get real each first Sunday of the week, and let's hop right on into it. Even though this video is definitely being posted not on a Sunday, I still am keeping that intro. Today, I want to talk about feeling invisible or feeling like you don't belong in the surroundings that you find yourself in. And I don't just mean like you're different. I mean you have a different perspective or a different understanding of the world. The world, for me, I think the world is quite dangerous. I'm going to say this. What makes it dangerous is us, really. And it's just nature as a whole. Nature is quite beautiful, but it is also quite dangerous. And let's speak on that for a little bit. I just had this topic randomly come in my mind. I just want to vent it out real quick. Feeling like you don't belong is not this like huge problem or this huge isolating thing that you need to fix about yourself. It's a realization that the world is different from what you previously thought it was, which is, bound to happen as you grow up and experience different things. You're probably going to ask a lot of different questions. For one, we grew up thinking that the tooth fairy was real. Let's think about that for a second. What sense does that make? Who collects teeth and exchanges it for money? There are some people who are a little older who still believe in Santa Claus, which that we can allow, okay? Believing in Santa Claus is extremely innocent and extremely kind of like, that's one of those things that it just makes you feel fuzzy in the stomach. I don't want to ruin that for people, believing in that. But the tooth fairy, that's a little creepy. Back on to what I was talking about. You just have a set of eyes that perceives things different wavelength than other people. I'm not talking about narcissistically. I'm talking about you looking at things differently than others and not really wanting to do what they do or think how they think. I think that's normal. I think that's actually quite beneficial for you. I think you should do that more, but also try to think less about it. Thinking can cloud your thoughts, is what we call overthinking, and that is not beneficial for you, I've learned. There are so many situations where I'm one of those who likes to use their brain way too much. I have this brain and it can do wonderful things, marvelous things, yet I only use it for what I can deem is like self-destruction. The smartest person in the room is someone who knows they are stupid and is willing to learn, and I 100% agree with that. So stop overthinking, because you will belong in some place. In some shape or form, you do belong, because you are also a human. You also, you may not think like everyone else, but you do operate the same as everyone else. And just because you're a little different, just because you're a little weirder or a little unorthodox than others, doesn't mean that you shouldn't be in this world. You know what I mean? You should try to find something that you wish to do and find purpose, I guess. That's one of those things where, they always talk about purpose. Those inspirational videos, they always talk about finding purpose in life. And I do agree with that. We didn't really decide to be here. We just kind of woke up one day with consciousness. And that is fortunate for us. That is very fortunate for us. Put the pressure on someone who didn't ask for the pressure. Let's not do that. Let's just have people identify, self-reflect on themselves, and have them figure out what they want to do instead of telling them, living a life that you enjoy what you did that day and look forward to doing it the next day. That is what I call a happy life. Without even questioning it, that is happiness. Thank you all for watching this Sunday breakfast. I know I got a little bit actually deep-rooted here, but I hope you guys understood the concepts, what I was talking about. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next week.